Alright, so after I closed the last video, I noticed that there is still an error when I go with the show for, when I go with the show with the ID tool. I simply click on this, I go, and I simply see something like this, and there's still an error right there when I go to the episode 1 of the show with the ID tool. So to simply, close this whole thing up, and I know it's a bit annoying at this point. Just go ahead and make the episode names, and instead of 1, we will make them simply 2. All right. And instead of these, should actually be 1. Instead of these right there, instead of these zeros, just remove the zeros from here, and it will actually work after I go at the enemy watching, and I simply want to go ahead and fetch this now with the episode ID, with the episode name instead of just the episode like that. All right, so I'm just gonna go right there, episode underscore name. All right, I'm also gonna copy this. Let's save this now. Let's go back to the controller. Instead of the ID right there, I want to fetch with the episode name right here. All right, so save this. So again, just change the episode name from the zeros right there, from 01 or 02 to simply 1 right away, and change this from ID, the episode name, and now we're gonna fetch with the episode name also right there in the enemy dash watching page. All right, so there we go right there. All right, so if I refresh this now, all right, so now we can actually see our own episode. So this is the show with the ID 2, or the second show. If I go to the first episode right there, all right, so there we go. If I it's simply grabbing this right now, all right, this episode name right now, what the video is .mp4. If I go to this, all right, so there we go. Now we will simply grab this episode right over here. So if I actually go ahead back now and try the second, the first show or the other show, if I simply go ahead right there, all right, so there is the thumbnail. If I go right here, so as you can see, there is the first episode, as you can see right there, and there is also the second episode right there. Nothing, all right, nothing, there's not any kind of error right now. So yeah, this is it, and I will see you in the next video.